Commander of Queens North, Christine Bastidenback, and Deputy Commissioner Kaz Daughtry as well. We'll take a couple of questions at the end, but obviously, as you know, it's still an active investigation, so we can't answer too much and disturb the case, all right? So without further ado, Chief Maggi, Chief of Department.
Commissioner Shepard, thank you. Good evening to members of the media. I'm going to give you some initial details of an incident that occurred here earlier today where uniformed members of the service had to discharge their weapon in performance of duty. At approximately 6:50 p.m. today, members from the 112th Precinct were assigned a radio run from communications of an assault in progress at a building in the neighborhood, Forest Hills neighborhood, 9944 62nd Avenue. Our members responded here, 2 members assigned to duty in uniform along with their sergeant and the sergeant's operator. 4 members of the service responded to this location. They walked up 1 flight of stairs to the 2nd floor. The call came from the 2nd floor. As they exit the staircase of the 2nd floor, they immediately see a male who's armed with a knife. They yell to the male, drop the knife. The male charges the officers. The sergeant discharges his taser while 2 officers discharge their weapon. We believe it's approximately 4 shots that were fired. The male was neutralized. He went down. The officers started to render life-saving measures. The male was armed with this knife that Commissioner Daughtry is holding. Now, just to give you a little bit of context, prior to the officers receiving a 911 call, through interviews of witnesses and through interviews of through observations through CCTV, we observed that there's some sort of family gathering here on the 2nd floor. There's some kind of a dispute. We see a female exit an apartment. She's holding her stomach. She's bleeding from the stomach. We see another male, a family member or a friend trying to hold the door, and then we see a male exit with the knife. So this is what was going on before the officers arrived here. The male was removed to a local hospital. The officers were also removed to a local hospital. The male eventually succumbed to his injuries. So at this point, this investigation will continue under the direction of Force Investigations Division and under the Chief of Detectives. I'll take any questions at this time.
Was it a birthday party for a 1-year-old with a family?
There was some kind of a party. I'm not sure exactly if it was a birthday party, but it was a gathering. That will be determined later through the investigation.
Josh, I need to, Chief, so just 2 questions. First of all, there were children present in the apartment, is that correct?
There were multiple family members, adults and children as well, we do believe, yes.
Could you clarify the taser and then the firearms, what the order of events was? I mean, how much?
It was simultaneous based on my observations, looking at body camera. The sergeant, the officers, they exit the stairwell. They see the male, they give commands, he starts charging. The sergeant goes for his taser, 2 officers use their firearms.
Derek, just a quick clarification. Was there a 1-year-old in the apartment?
I don't have the exact ages. There were some children. There was some kind of family gathering, but this is all part of the investigation. This is still a pretty fresh investigation. We'll determine all the family members there and all the ages.
All right, we're going to take 1 or 2 more. Top 5.
Age of the person who died?
46-year-old male.
Thank you.
I can't, right there in the back.
Condition on the woman who was...
She has at least 2 stab wounds. She's at a local hospital being treated.
Well, final question, Josh.
So, Chief, I know it's early and FID has to do their thing, but when you look at the body-worn camera and you look at the situation, how do you assess this big picture?
I mean, listen, these situations are fast-paced, they're dynamic. Our officers, they knew they were responding to a 34 assault. As soon as they walk out the staircase, a male is charging at them with a knife. They give commands to drop. The male didn't stop. And the sergeant tried to use his taser, but the 2 of the officers, they fired their weapon.
All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time and attention. Thank you.